I love how
Welcome, guys.
Daddy Dad.
Welcome, guys, to OMG Let's Talk. In this episode, we're covering 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Our show is a bunch of shit talking, so please subscribe to our mostly. Please subscribe to our channel if you love trash TV, because that's basically all we cover.
Yeah. My favorite.
I'm so excited when we do our big review for Love is Blind. It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, it's coming up.
God. Yep. This week, we got Love is Blind final episodes and the live show.
Yeah, what's the scoop on that live show? When is that all happening? What's going on with
Sunday. So the episode's on Friday, and then the live reunion is on Sunday.
it? Do you guys want to watch party it?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
first time Netflix is doing that, so we should.
Well, catch us on Twitch at OMG Let's Talk. Twitch
Sunday.
TV.
I think it's at like 5, so we'll be on at 5.
Yes. Come chat.
Come chat.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone that's been watching our YouTube videos.
Yeah, we see you. We see you.
Come join the live shows. We do it every week. All these episodes are recorded live.
Yeah. We'd love to hear.
Sorry, 4 is funny. I feel like SpongeBob, you know, like when they're in the back of the classroom and Mrs. Puff's voting class, he's like, you know what's 20er than 23? It's like 24. Now, like, 4 is just funny to me. Sorry. Did you not watch SpongeBob a lot either?
I did watch SpongeBob, but not like a diehard fan. You're a diehard fan, huh?
That's how me and Adrian, like my good friend, like met. is
She
through
found
SpongeBob
one
references.
to connect with.
One diehard fan
Zach
in all
is
San
too.
Diego. Oh, Zach.
Yeah, Zach knows.
See, look at it. That's a
Nice.
SpongeBob backpack right behind me. It's
Oh,
actually like a little zipper in the back. Yeah.
sick. Nice.
All right. Anyways. What
So we got this episode. It's called One Hand Does Not Clap. What the hell?
God damn it! They brought the body parts back now.
Yeah. On
What was
episode
that?
9.
Damn, they didn't continue it. Sorry, yeah, that's what was it? The what? The arm and the hand?
The one hand that doesn't clap.
Ooh.
One hand doesn't clap.
What kind of title
One
is
hand
that?
can't
I
clap.
don't
What are those
know.
people who do this and they clap their hands?
That's fake ass clapping.
Or just do this.
Oh, yeah, there you go. A knee slap. Yeah, these peeps. All right, so we're gonna go a little soft and kind of get over like the couples that didn't get too much screen time. I think we'll like rip off the band-aid with this couple because y'all know how difficult it is to talk about Danielle and Johan.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Every single episode. Cringe.
Yeah, I was about to say not much even happens in this conversation. They just keep talking about her ex-boyfriend and Johan's just trying to get drunk.
Cause he's pissed. He's like, and she's trying to go meet him a day before his birthday or something like that.
Yeah, that's
Well, something that she did say this is the funny part. He looks at the camera and he's like, I need another beer. We're continuing the conversation. Last week it ended on this conversation. It just picked up right where they left off. They're still at the bar talking about her wanting to see guy friends. Yeah, he looks right at the camera. Couldn't really catch it. But
Play
he
it one
does.
more second.
It passed.
Ah, there it is.
He's just looking at all the producers like, I need a motherfucking beer. Like, I'm sure you all feel me. But she does say something pretty interesting in this, like, back and forth. The last few words that they have is that she said, well, he was like, so you want to go see him, right? And she's like, no, I want us to go see him. So is that as bad?
No, she said because either way I'm going to see him after that.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Never mind.
She
I thought
knows-
she had a little bit of a redemption.
No, she's like, you should be
No.
friends. Yeah, like, you guys should meet. And he's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, well, either way, I'm going to go see him.
She already knows that Johan doesn't want to meet him, so that's why she's like, you should come with me.
It's a trick.
I think she's just trying to say, like, it's all fine when no matter what, it's not fine. Because it's honestly fucking double standards. It wouldn't be okay if he did this. Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
In any
Yeah.
relationship.
He even says, like, what if I hung out with the Nets? She's like, ¿Tú tiene amiga? Like, oh my God, please stop. She doesn't even answer the question either.
Yeah. What about
But
their car scene, huh?
yes. Oh my god. Is he
Okay.
drunk? Do you guys think he's
I think he would have been
drunk?
okay to drive home. I don't think he was drunk. And it was like as soon as they got up, he's like, all right, let's go. And she's like, I'm gonna drive. He's like, no, I'm gonna drive. Like it was just like another like it's just her shit. I don't know.
Johan
Her
is
wanting to
getting
take over.
Johan is getting over it. You could tell, like
He fucking sat on his ass. Let's pull this up. Jesse was like, that's 250 pounds right there.
Like, can he breathe?
I said that.
And she was not
to you.
moving.
Yeah, dude.
You weren't supposed to say it.
That shit was funny. She ends up driving.
Yeah, she ends up driving. What do you guys think about the consequences that Johan's saying? Like,
I'm
there
leaving
will
your
be
ass.
consequences.
Wait, I had a timestamp that I wanted to show that I thought was pretty funny. Yes. 49.
I think I noticed this. The producers are in the background while they're.
Yeah, and they just don't fucking care.
They're like,
at all. Wrong.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Look at the producers in the back, right here.
They do not. Yeah,
Look
they're loving
Look,
this.
she's like checking her phone. She doesn't give a shit. Like,
Where
come
is this
on.
camera too? Is it that just inside the car? Or
This
something?
guy right here, I think.
The camera, they have the dash cams or like the mounted ones inside of their car. But like, she's like, come on, let's get this fucking scene over.
Let's go. Move
I
on.
wonder that when, like, in 3 episodes, we see one scene pan out, like, in those 3 episodes, and you're like, and especially when they're fighting, like, the producers are following them everywhere. They're just sitting there while they're fighting, and it's hours, and it's probably super uncomfortable, and like, yeah, and then it's like, this has been going on since like 8 a.m., and then it's already like 10, and they're like, can we just
Nighttime
fucking
now.
go? Yeah.
Like, how long is this scene?
I always think about that all the time when they get in big fights and arguments, and then like the one day spans out. I'm like, oh fuck.
I always think like if this crew has done other reality, like this is what they're like what their industry is. They got into the industry doing reality TV. Maybe used to work for MTV or like
I was about to say, is it
or,
based by channel? Like, so
Yeah.
all TLC people probably do TLC shows because they're all drama
I
and
don't
reality.
know. Or if they just used to do other reality TV and then they're like, well, look at my resume. I used to do the fucking Real World. Like, dude, you're hired.
Yeah,
Like,
instantly.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Or even if they used to do documentaries or something where they're just kind of following like an animal expert. Maybe they used to do fucking Crocodile Dundee or some shit. Who knows? Pretty interesting.
Must
to
be
me, though.
hard though. It must be
'Cause-
hard for them.
Just because the fact that they could get all these shots is 90% of the time they're out of the scene. Like once in a while you'll see a boomstick or a camera guy or something like in the background or in a reflection, but they're so aware of what they're filming. I think it's pretty interesting.
Dude,
yeah.
this part was so funny when she's like, my life is a surprise.
Well, that's because
Life
talking about,
is a surprise, I think, though, no?
well, you could do your best to, plan.
I know, but it was just like she was. Johan
Well-
called her out and said, don't play, like, you want to play dumb when you want to.
Exactly. Because he's not going to tell her the consequences until she actually does it. And you already know.
She's like, so I have to do it to find out? Like, no, you don't have to do it. It's the point.
Exactly. Oh man, she aggravates me.
Mm-hmm.
Same. I was watching like the end of this when I got home when we were watching the yard out back, and I was just cracking up the whole time. Like, is she for real?
Yeah, and then she said, if this pisses him off, then he's gonna be like miserable the rest of his life because I have more friends, or what is she even talking about?
Oh my god, that's so funny that you brought that up because actually I was kind of skipping 10 seconds because sometimes they lag on what they're fucking saying and I kind of know what's going on. I'm like, I don't need to hear this. So I skipped 10 seconds and she's like, oh, I realize Johan is really hurt. And I skipped 10 seconds because I was like, she's just going to say some shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me rewind because maybe like she might be getting him. And I rewind and then she says that shit. And I'm like,
what is that supposed to
I thought she was gonna be
mean?
like, oh, my husband is hurt. I like really shouldn't see him. And then I rewind and she's like, he's gonna be miserable for the rest of his life.
Yeah, like goddamn, does she love him?
I don't know. I'm surprised they're still together.
Yes. I don't even know. I'm gonna say that she is gonna go see the ex and Johan might leave, kick her
She-
out, send her back to America.
You really think she's gonna fall through? How much? Oh yeah, bet. How much you think she's gonna see him?
It's Danielle.
Yeah, but they are married already. They are married. I don't think they're gonna give up that easy. I don't think she's gonna like no. I think she'll take it as far as you think.
But Johan seems kind of like a kid in a way where he'll get
I
really
agree.
upset and just be like, well, this is it. It's over.
Jeez. All right, we'll go on to our next couple. They didn't get much screen time, but I am so fucking confused about this couple now, and we're gonna move on to Debbie and Osama.
Oh, my favorite.
Confused? It seemed as clear as day. They love each other.
I
Everything's
know.
perfect.
It's too perfect though. Like I'm just so like
Like, what's going on here?
I know, but they seem so fucking perfect at the same time, and he seems so sincere. Like I was about to say, like if I was in her shoe, if he's fucking lying, I would be fucking fooled too.
Of course. Look at how you guys remember like previous couples in Morocco, they did not touch. They were like very iffy about each other. He's being super sweet and like
Mhm.
touching all the time.
And like professes his love at this poetry shop. Oh my god, there's all poetry scene. There's a whole bunch of young people, which I was actually surprised like the community of poetry was so
Yeah, there's
big.
a bunch of hipsters at a coffee shop.
In Morocco though, I didn't know like that shit's just everywhere. That shit
Yeah.
spread through.
Bonding
so
over
cool.
art.
Bonding over art, the way you said it. Pretty crazy. She even said like in Georgia they didn't have stuff like this. So
No, and he goes in front of everybody and says, "Hey guys, I have a poem a poem for my fiance." And he's not embarrassed of her, not ashamed at all.
Well, yeah, well,
Yeah.
what?
well, I was thinking that this was a really, really good play on his part because he probably like drove out of his neighborhood, went to a random place where he could do this. These people don't know who he is. He doesn't care about them. This probably almost means nothing to him.
Okay, but
I
so
think-
many people chanted for him. I know they probably say his name in the beginning, but I didn't hear that many people chant for anyone else. Or are they just chanting because the camera's around, or they actually know him?
They could chant. I don't think that really matters.
But I know I didn't hear anyone else go. They were like Osama when he went on, like his name.
Because he said his name when he started.
That's what I was asking. But why would they be so pumped? Because there's cameras, or they know him.
Because
Either
they
one.
know that, like, if they do this, he has a better chance to get to America. Like, they all want.
Oh.
Oh, they're all in on it.
This was a really,
He gave
really
everyone
good play.
$20.
Like,
Here
the
you
perfect
go.
play on his part. He could do this where it means nothing, and he's scoring points.
Dude, he scored a bunch of points. Look at her.
And this is exactly when he walks up. She looks so elated, dude.
Here, I'm gonna recite his poem for you guys.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
put the
Yes!
timestamp.
It's coming up right now if you actually 42:53. Dude, the people though. See, like
Unfortunately, so he comes up and he does that. I have to switch screens. You're gonna see his full screen, but I'm gonna read it to you.
Okay.
The name of the poem is no. Actually, Marley's gonna read it too.
I will. I'll try to get his voice right now. Hold on.
Remember, he speaks quick, so you gotta.
I know
quick.
he did not.
No, he didn't
The
present at
flow
all.
is so off. I was
No,
like,
I'm telling you, this was America points. You ready?
Let's hear it.
the name of the poem is "I Think of You."
You're gonna be able to keep up. He speaks quick.
Okay, yeah, I got it. As the sun sets in the sea, you sail to my dark world. You make all the poems dance.
I'll pause. I'll pause. He's going.
Is that what you just said?
He's quick.
That didn't make any sense.
None of it makes sense.
No.
Okay.
He said make the sea's dancing.
Let's redo it. Let's redo it. I'm gonna
Okay,
do it. Okay.
You ready?
I'm determined. Yeah, I got it. That threw me off. The name of the poem, I think of you. As the sun setting in the sea, you sail to my dark world. You make all the poems dancing. You are the Messiah of the worlds. You are the words deeply like the Bible. Touch me. Hold my bones. My heart, my breath, inside me. You are the beautiful poem. Your time has come to be alive, to dance, and to sing.
What the None of that makes
What
sense.
the fuck is that poem?
Are you the Messiah of the world?
Touch my
And
bones.
touch my bones and my heart.
Look how happy she
Everything
is.
breath inside. What?
Yeah, he did it. And then he comes back and he's like, I've never done anything like that before.
Dude,
Trying to
let's wait a second because I couldn't even get how off he was. Like, it just hurts my
But
head.
he does say that he was nervous.
I know. Wait here, this like so people can hear. Like,
You make all the poems dancing. Oh, you the messenger
I
of
did
the
pretty
words.
good. Okay.
Your words are deeply like the Bible.
But didn't Debbie like kind of read his poem and kind of correct? I thought she should have corrected it a little because it didn't make sense.
No, it didn't make any sense.
No, this was a huge surprise. Remember, she didn't even know that he was going to go up or anything. He played it really good. Like, that's what I was saying. I haven't seen somebody on 90 Day do like a very thoughtful thing like this, like to surprise. I know it may have took little, but not many people on 90 Days do that. Like, Rishi just set up the fucking house. Like, they do so little, like, you know, usually. And then he was like, no, like, go get it.
Yeah, even if it's a scam, he's going really far
That's
to
what I
make
mean.
this real.
Yes. He's like trying the most I've seen somebody try.
For real. And she, oh man, she just feels like a mom. She's just like, you
Oh, I
did
know.
good. Like, I loved it. I'm so proud of you. It's such a mom vibe.
This part is really good too.
It makes me feel very special.
Wait, where is it at? 40?
I already know which one you're trying to
It
get.
was so funny.
The way that she talks, like she
Here.
drags on her words too. It's so slow and elongated and
Cognac or something after listening to that.
Ah, did I get the wrong timestamp? That's it, but I wanted to play better. Hold on. Because she gets all loopy and funny looking.
yeah, she's just like, I feel like I just
So I
drank.
read it good.
You read it beautiful, and I feel almost kind of weak, like I've had a shot of cognac or
Cognac or something.
Like, who-
That's what that was so
that was
funny.
the last thing I thought she would reference when it came to the alcohol. That was fucking cognac too.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be
she's
like, Hennessy, motherfucker. No, just kidding. It's cognac. That's what I was saying. Usually people are like, no, she's drinking that fine VOS cognac.
She feels all the love to you, my Osama.
Osama.
Why did she put on her glasses there too? She like put her glasses on midway. Like, is she nearsighted or farsighted? Like, should she be wearing those all the time? Like, is she just blind all the time and doesn't see like his crazy wonky eye?
This is
Yeah.
the line. You can't see it in the video, but there's subtitles right here. And he says, "This you have to believe." Like, he's like, I don't know. Everything seems very scammy.
You mean like he's saying, look,
He's
like
dude,
this is it.
Like, if you don't believe me now, then I'm never going to America.
I don't know.
What
I
about
think
the
this
way
love
that
is real.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm so on the fence now. Especially because I've seen the scammers, like they would even go this far, you know,
Mm-mm.
especially for how old and yeah, there's just too many factors. And she's too many factors. Like gonna meet the family, no problem. Like
What
there's
about-
no like weird red flags that everyone else has.
What about Michael? He's consistent.
He wasn't.
He was for 5 years.
Mm.
I think he just got tired of her shit. I don't think he
I
was
think it
scamming.
never happened, and then he gave up.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Angela is just hard to love.
Yeah, I don't think he was scamming, and I think maybe he went for another American woman, but he was on those websites to find American women, so he likes American women. He likes a white
'Cause
He
girl.
likes America.
He likes America.
That one, just drop that one. I don't know. That one is so messy. Like Angela is a whole nother.
I just feel like if he was not genuine, he could have pulled some BS like, here in Morocco, we don't hold hands. Like, this is just what we do. But they've been kissing. They've been, I don't know. Real.
Showing her off, showing it to the family. Yeah.
Not to the family.
They're going to.
They're going,
'Cause
yeah.
We haven't seen that episode
But
yet.
I'm just saying they're planning on it. Like, it's not like he's hiding
Okay,
her.
so next week we'll see how much things change.
You're right.
Nothing will change.
Okay.
Nothing will change. Dude, what about the moment? I don't know. She did do some good poetry or writing to me when she was like describing like everything she needed, and she was like, Osama was just that glass of water of everything that I needed. Like I was so parched of this and this.
She's like a woman dying in thirst or something, and now I got my yeah, she's good.
It was good.
Better than him.
Yes, that's exactly. I related more to that. I felt happy
Yeah.
for her hearing that. That's all I was saying. Like, she's pretty happy, so we'll see. Like you said, paradise always ends up messy. Aww. Wait. It was good at Gabe and Isabel.
Yes.
Can we talk about this playground?
Is this a gym outside in
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say,
park?
it's not a playground.
Oh,
They don't have gyms?
I think it's like Muscle Beach at like Venice Beach, you know? It's just like an outdoor exercise area.
there's a playground right there. So the dads can take the kids, and the
Yeah.
dad or mom works out.
Pretty practical, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, why don't we have more of those over here?
We
Aw, they look
probably
so
do.
happy.
We just don't have kids and don't want to work out.
Okay. So Gabriel and you guys get Isabel's dad's name?
No, but he's the best dad.
So the guy who actually deserved the #1 dad cup that everyone gets, he actually gets it. That guy.
Oh my, I wish there was more dads like him, honestly. So kind, so support. Oh, he's just so wise.
Yeah, he's pretty what's it called? Like he's very understanding of everyone and accepting.
Yeah, this part was kind of sad, and yeah, when people, speak their truth about when they end up, changing their gender and going through transition, like these people, I'm like, I like understand why you did what you did. Like it sounds so sad. Like so they're finally having the one-on-one talk that Isabel's dad wanted to have with Gabriel, like what happened, So he put a show together showing all the pictures of when he was a woman, just to be like, this is real, and like just kind of explained it to him in the best way, I thought.
This was my favorite
Definitely.
part. It's so good.
That's what I said. It was so practical, but people need to hear this shit to
I know.
understand.
This part made a lot of sense coming from Gabriel.
Imagen. Ahora tú tienes
Yeah.
un boobies.
How do you feel? Like imagine you woke up tomorrow and you, the man you are, woke up with boobs tomorrow.
How would you feel?
How would you feel?
Get these off of me.
And that's
Exactly. That's
you're
what
like,
I need.
okay,
I
that
totally like.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, like
His
he
whole
said
arm analogy that he made no fucking sense at all in his interview.
No, he should have made like.
You can imagine if I had an imaginary arm or something. Like, what the
No.
fuck are you talking about, Gabriel? Like,
Yeah, maybe a third arm that is
but
like
nobody
everyone
else can see it. But
Yeah.
I can see it, and I don't want it there. Like, wait, what? Like, he was all over the place. That was a horrible.
It's because back then
analogy.
people didn't understand it. I think he was trying to.
Just say this. Imagine if you woke up with boobies. That's perfect.
Yeah, as a man.
Imagine being, 10 years old, being the little tomboy that you are, and then you get to 13, 14, and then all of a sudden you got tits. You're like, what the fuck?
And your period. Like,
yeah. And, like,
and you go through all those hormones.
Yeah, you're just like, this isn't me.
I thought it was really sad that he said he woke up every day and was just depressed waking up and just knowing like, yep, I'm still a girl.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to live.
He was just surprised. Yeah, that was surprising. He like kind of laid it all out there. The pictures and the music. Yeah, that was so sad.
Her dad tells him like leave the past behind. Just I think that's kind of a good thing. Like have the memory, but just don't live in the past.
Solamente tenerlas ahí como un recuerdo.
Dude, he is so cool. I wish like
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
the
very
mentor.
wise. You're right.
Yeah, yeah, I should have wrote these down, but here, let's switch over so I can read some of the stuff that he says, because he says some really good stuff. He said like it's difficult. Gabriel's like it's difficult to move forward, but the dad's like it's difficult but not impossible. Like already then.
Yeah.
Anytime I see this guy talk, I start to tear up.
My faith in God has helped me understand Gabriel's situation. I didn't know how hard it was to make that decision. Oh.
I
So we
thought,
just keep moving forward and continue living the life we have now.
like,
Never again living
God.
in the past. Oh. God always calls me to love each person. Oh my God. In the condition that he is in. And I'm sure if each of us find God and accepts the love he gives, we could all have the respect for people from LGBT. That was supposed to be Q, but it was like,
'Cause in Spanish.
yeah, I was about to say, I was like, wait.
But just the fact that he said like God loves us all, so you can't judge and kind of point people out. Like he understands that.
Yeah, it was so sweet. And he was just like, our past is what makes us us too. Yeah, it was beautiful. I mean, every time this man speaks. And then it gets even further. Dude, I'm kind of surprised how much Gabriel lays shit on him though, because after they have this conversation, he's like, I want to marry your daughter.
Just keeps
It's
going.
the perfect time. When would be a better time, right?
Did you guys think he was going to say yes?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
I did, just because of the whole thing with God and how he loves each person. I was like, yeah, for sure. There's no way.
Same. I was about to say he seemed so happy for both of them. Like, I think he wasn't going to change that feeling.
I thought that because when he said that, like, because he asked a question and then his dad. There are some timestamps with the. Yeah,
Not even there yet. It's barely getting there.
but there are some good reactions. He's like, I'm speechless, And when he said I'm speechless, I was like, fuck. He just like caught himself up, like made it seem like it was all okay, but when it came to marriage, he had a second guess. That's what I thought.
That was just a good cut, like a good edit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what I thought too.
But no, it all works out. And he seems like
He said I was
elated,
like
but
happy for Like he seemed more worried for Isabel, not like their relationship.
I think he was just happy that it's
Right?
Gabriel. It's like, of course, like, please. Yeah,
This
that's
is the
pretty cool.
perfect guy. I think she's just been through a rough patch and the parents
Yeah.
have seen it all.
I think her last relationships were really bad.
Oh, here, show everyone here. Boysies, get the string cheesies.
Oh my god, that is so darn cute.
Yeah, boo.
Not
love
on
string
camera.
cheese. There you go.
Aw.
Watch YouTube if you want to watch our cat eat string cheese.
Yes. I'll
Catch us live
timestamp
on
that.
Twitch.
Yeah,
So he says yes.
Yeah.
Gives him the okay.
that was pretty
Gabriel
was
couldn't
like
be
the-
happier.
The headline of the whole season.
Yeah.
No, I was worried at first, so
I don't care about any couple except for them.
he had the most, how we like try to
They're
stay
all a joke.
updated and stuff on Instagram. When I went to go follow
Ow.
Gabriel, he had the most followers of people that we follow from 90 Day cast. They all love him. They seem like yeah, they all love their
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Because it's a new predicament, a new dilemma, a new struggle that we have not yet seen on 90 Day. It's
And they're doing
new.
so well with it too. And they're
Yeah.
like real people about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they both seem like really grounded and cool. So, well, Isabel more than him, but whatever.
He seems pretty grounded, I would
Nah,
say.
he seems irresponsible to me. He seems childish still.
You mean because of the episode when he was freaking out because of his business?
Yeah.
I felt like that kind of put him low
Dude,
a little.
I told Marley, like, ever since that episode happened, I was like, no, he's not what we all think he is. Like, not. And I still don't really buy it, honestly.
That what? Yeah, that episode had some feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So Gabriel's gonna get ready to propose since he got the okay. The pottery shop. Do you think it was a cute idea? Yes or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like their best pottery place, I guess, there. So everybody knows them. El Carmen.
Oh, at a Carmen, it's like the special pottery place.
Yes. And they make some. Are they like flower pots?
I couldn't figure it out. They say
I was like, what
cups,
are they
but
making?
they're not.
Yeah, I would see how your cup came out, but I know
They're
what you
not
mean.
practical at all. The rim of the cup is almost
There we
3
go.
inches or so, 2 inches.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
this?
Let me drink coffee out of that.
Yeah, they're just literally.
It looks like you by the time the liquid spill, it would just
hmm
This is not a good cup.
it must be.
And
for
it's not even a
something
flower pot because it's like the hole's so small.
else. Yeah, like what would you grow in that? That's funny. Dude, yeah, but their plates like come out really nice. Yeah, this place does look fancy.
Yeah, now that they're finished, they look better than in the last episode when we're making fun
when
of
the
them.
kids made it, you should.
Wait.
It's coming.
No, 113.51 is the best part.
Oh yeah, I know what you guys are talking about.
You passed it.
Yup.
Look at that.
There you go.
That's what Gabriel drew, obviously.
No, it's what the boy drew.
Miguel?
The
yeah,
daughter
that's
and the
right. He
boy.
wanted to present the kids' plates.
Yeah, the daughter drew some
Pretty
stupid
flower.
and then the
You
cool
kid.
kick-ass boy drew Snorlax with a Pokeball.
And the apple
That's
for
so
him to
sad.
eat. How cute.
That is so good. He did a pretty good job too.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
Yeah, he definitely knew what Snorlax likes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is very cute. Aw. His Pokeball.
This Pokemon
The
play.
Snorlax, are you kidding? It looks like he's melting.
It's like the ice cream cones that you get from the Mexican trucks of the character.
Oh
I want to
yes.
print that out and put it on my wall.
The plate.
That Snorlax picture.
It's like
Okay,
the
we
weird
better see
Sonic
that.
drawing that everyone like makes fun of.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sanic.
Yeah, the Sonic. Somebody made it like fucking Microsoft Paint. All right, so he presents the ring.
There you go. He's proposing. He should.
She knows.
I also think that he should have memorized what he wanted to say instead of read it off a phone.
Yes, me too. But I think he's just not good with Spanish. So
I was about to say he did do it in Spanish, no? So I kind of give him that, no?
He did?
he couldn't even pronounce most of the words.
Oh,
But he
dude,
tried.
I would not be. That is a fucking lot to remember. Fuck that. Oh, what are these pictures before? That's definitely Isabel posing.
Let me see.
On the camera.
We're trying to zoom in. Like, what is that?
That looks like a lady like lifting up something to show her butt.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
it looks like to me.
Wow, they didn't even
I
blur that
can't
out.
Make anything of it.
It looks. It could be nothing, but to me, it looks like somebody like going like that.
Yep, yep.
You see that, right?
A couple of them too. Like 10 pictures of the same pose.
Like in a bathroom too, like the wall
Yeah.
setting, right?
Stay
Here's how to
still.
remove
Like
his thumb. I want to see now. I can't really make out what you see.
It's fine. You're not gonna get any closer than that. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, maybe if we go in the chat, somebody else will have it zoomed in and depicted for us.
Like that boner on what's it called?
Yeah, I didn't even see
oh
that
my
shit.
Love
god.
is blind.
Dude, people go deep.
Yeah, I can't make anything of it.
It looks like even pussy. It might be French shot. Like,
What?
What?
yeah. It looks like somebody. It looks like somebody posing. I'm telling you.
If I resize this, could I edit undo? Yes.
Take the
I got
pixels
you.
out.
I'm gonna zoom in here on our chat. Then I'm gonna do.
Ah. That looks like a woman posing to me in that.
Looks like a cat or something.
No, it does not look like a cat.
Looks
It
like a
looks
kitty
like
cat
somebody
playing with a little-
lifting up their shirt, actually. That
Yes.
looks like puss fucking shot.
Yeah, you could see like a blue sweater or
Yes, and
something.
two
There's the
arms.
hair.
You think
You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
see the neck kind of
You
moving
think
all
this little
sexual to the
dark
side.
spot
Like,
is buzz?
fucking comment that shit. We zoomed in. I'm telling you.
Yes,
From
for
a woman
sure.
perspective, we took pictures like this. No.
Oh my god, it totally
You didn't send
is.
them to me.
100%.
What the hell?
You get. I looked through your camera roll and I'm surprised how many naked pictures I take it on his phone, but I'm like, oh yeah, you have
Yeah,
a
it's
lot.
not me.
I don't keep them on my phone.
I can't even hand somebody
Just
my
give him
phone.
just.
Yeah,
No.
like, I was looking for something like last night, like to show my family. I'm like, oh god. And then like it'll be like a few months. I'm like, oh god.
Oh shit.
It's not what
Maybe
you
they should go on a
think.
private folder.
It's like,
Yes.
it's like Marley standing on the side, not showing any nipples or something, like holding our cat or some shit. Like that's the kind of nudes that she likes to take. They're not even real nudes.
They're beautiful
Right.
ones, and that's why I notice her. It shows like the body stance of like
Except for when we were in San Francisco. Those are different.
because you proposed to me then.
Because you only time.
That's pretty funny. Yeah,
I'm
those
so
are,
glad you caught that. That's hilarious.
that is really funny. Yeah, but that's a lot to say. Fuck that. Solo mi corazón y mi amiga. Yeah, see, I sound like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can read it.
Hey.
Okay, try.
Primero
read it.
quiero decirte. I'm just kidding.
To what?
I'm kidding.
Why is everything like out? Deserto primero.
Primero quiero.
Te amo ti you tu familia. You know what? Yeah, this is too hard.
Primero quiero
Familia
decirte que te amo.
Why?
con
What is just
todo
the
mi
why? Is that
corazón.
correct?
Mi alma.
What is why?
Mi ves como yo me veo, si no más. Me haces sentir que tengo todo lo que siempre necesite en mi vida.
That's pretty good, Jesse.
Well, we do live in fucking San Diego.
Right. I'm gonna say though that he probably used a translator and didn't write that himself.
I can say that I probably read that better than him.
Why? Because does it kind of sound off when it comes to like pronunciation?
Yeah.
Yep.
The tenses.
Sometimes like I'll translate something to send to my family and then like I'll read it and I'll be like, this sounds very off. So I'd have to like correct it.
It sounds like I am retarded.
Yeah.
It's like somebody maybe in English who would replace like maybe their like was for was not or something small like that or like what?
No, it's more weird because Spanish is just a weird language and some things go in the front and some things go in the back. So when like it gets translated, it's
so
just
in English we say that backpack is hers.
So he's
But
speaking.
in Spanish, the backpacks is hers, right? Like it's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
object
He
is the
said the same thing twice.
no, that backpack or that's her backpack. That's what we would say in English. But in Spanish, it would be like that backpack is hers, like the backpack, like because we would take nouns, possessions, right, and the objects, but it's the other way
This-
around, right? Like objects and then
So
the
he's
noun,
speaking like Yoda.
pretty much.
right? Is that the way though, right?
It is like the sentence, how we say it in Spanish is kind of like it just flips around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In English, usually it's
And
person,
then like
the noun, and then the adjective,
You mean?
and then it's like the adjective and noun in Spanish.
En inglés.
In English.
in English. We all speak better Spanish than what's her
Gabriel.
name? Danielle.
Oh,
yeah.
So this was such a sweet moment.
Oh, guess what? She says yes. Unimportant.
Guess
Move on.
what?
The way
Obviously
she
a
rubs his
yes.
head, because she's like, "Oh, Yoda."
She said it really meant a lot that he asked her kids first.
Well, that was pretty
That
cool.
was-
He's like, I already talked to your kids. I already talked to your parents. He's like, you did this already? He's like, yeah. Like, we made all those plays. She helped me write this. That's pretty cool.
I know.
It
It gives me a little
her
teary
daughter.
eye, honestly.
Yeah. And in the interview, she was crying about it because she thought
The
how
ring
sweet
is
it
beautiful
was.
too, honestly.
It's like a gold ring.
With the
yeah,
diamonds,
I liked it.
yes.
Yeah,
It looks good on her. Yeah, it's so nice.
This is where she starts breaking down.
Oh,
Yeah, her interview was. This is where I started to tear up when she just talks
Mhm.
about
how much
all the
respect
people
he has.
he loves, and now he's just involved in it now. It's
It's
pretty
called
cool.
love and life, and you build your family, and more people come in it.
yeah,
That's a
it's what,
beautiful
hey, this is
thing.
what we do in our family, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I know, constantly growing.
Mm-hmm.
The rays.
The rays.
Bam, bam, bam,
Getting
bam.
bigger
You
and
ready,
bigger.
Erica?
Ready.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Super cute. I'm kind of like, yeah, that we probably should have saved him last. It's just hard when we're going through like timestamps to skip too hard.
No, it's not. You're totally lying right now. All it takes is a click of the mouse. We could have gone in any order we wanted to.
I think it's good for us to keep them in the middle because they're
That's
really
what-
interesting. So
That
we don't
was
want to keep
Marley's
them like in the
argument, but don't
end.
lie to the
Yeah.
It was
audience.
like how you write a
Hard. It's not
paragraph.
hard.
The intro is a little soft. Body is like climax, just like movies, and then you go down and then conclusion, kind of wrap it down.
Yeah, you got to keep people interested in the middle.
I agree with all of that, but it is not difficult to navigate through timestamps.
It's so difficult.
I cry at night when I think about this stuff.
Did you say I cry at night?
When you think about what? Timestamps?
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. I got you.
There are consequences to skipping time.
And you'll never know
And you'll
what those
never-
consequences are.
As long as I don't have a wine glass in front of my keyboard,
Oh my
I
god!
can do any timestamp, any of them.
Oh my god, you're going to let the audience know what happened before a show.
Throw me under the butt. It's like Love is Blind when like they're like, that was supposed to be between us. He threw me under
Yeah.
the bus.
That was supposed to be something in secret, and now everybody knows.
Yeah, I put a wine glass in front of Jesse because our desk is this small. And we do a podcast together, and
Spill in my keyboard.
a keyboard you don't like.
Yeah, it was
Rest in
meant.
case. It was meant to be. All right, well, so we'll move
That's
on.
what I tell myself to make everything like easier.
That you didn't like the keyboard anyway.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You keep talking it up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna go
There
on
you go.
to
Look at
next.
those pigeons.
I would not want pigeons on me. Those are literally called flying rats because they carry so many fucking disease, and that's fucking gross. But
Yeah,
they're
I'm not
good.
trying to get Ebola.
I ain't trying to get no swine flu.
Yeah, no swine.
SARS, Ebola, swine.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to Jamie and Chris.
What? This segment wasn't that bad.
She
yeah,
still had shit to
so-
bitch about, like always. It's like their segment comes up and she has a new fucking problem.
So what? The segment starts and she says it's been a lot of difficult because I can't contribute any money because all my bank accounts are frozen from fraud.
The thing about my bank account is that it's linked to my like, and I just can't pull out. Da, 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 da. And what did she say? It
It
froze
froze
because
because
identity theft.
Identity
thought-
theft, yeah. That's what she said. She said that her bank accounts are frozen because of suspected identity theft.
Is she that fucking stupid? She did not call her bank saying she's literally moving to a different country. Didn't think she had to transfer her money to a bank that is in that state, or like even like maybe
That's
Western
all an
Union
option,
transfer.
But how is she gonna get the drugs that she needs unless she lies to her wife?
I know, that's what I'm just saying though. Fuck that. She
But-
starts off with her bank card fucking up, but yet they're gonna look for a food truck.
That was just her first sentence. This has been happening since she's been there. Which is
So
pretty
has Jamie
crazy.
been paying everything? I guess, right?
She said she has enough money to supply for like household bills. She said, I always told Jamie I'll have the bills, but we're running out basically. Like we don't have extra money. Super tight.
Mm-hmm.
Does a bank like freeze your account and you can't call and get it unfrozen if you say like, "Hey, these are all like good purchases that I
Yeah,
made"?
yeah, it's 100% bullshit.
Okay, how much do you think when they check out these? Okay, so
Well,
they
let
want
me
to do a
give-
food
Yeah, I
truck.
was gonna say, do some backstory. It turns
Not
out
too much. Most people watch this, but yeah, they're.
I didn't know this up until this point. I don't even think it was ever discussed. The plan was to get married and start a business together, and their business that they're starting together is a food truck of a mix of their cuisine and American cuisine.
Worst idea ever. Food is like the worst kind of fucking business you can get started in. I feel heard.
So they go to a lot where they have some food trucks for sale.
And do they have any like cooking background? Like, are they good at that, or they're just like, "Hey, we're just gonna start a business"?
Well,
Truck business.
I think that thought comes up a little bit later from Chris.
Mm.
But not only that, do you think this guy is fucking upcharging for these truck?
No, this is the cheapest vehicle I've ever seen in my life. Are you kidding?
Is it American money or the fucking pesos?
It's
It's
American
American
money.
and it's extremely cheap. Extremely.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
You are tripping
like,
right now.
For like a bus, like a huge ass
It's
bus,
like
20 grand.
20,000. You're right. I would have bought that.
It's like
you're
a
right.
fifth of the fucking cost in America.
Yeah.
20
Like for
grand.
a regular old ass car.
Like we could go buy that right now and drive away.
That's it.
Yeah, and only 45,000 miles.
That's what I was tripping on. Well, the first one was kind of small, but still, 45,000 miles. That's like a new fucking car. It's brand new. But this was the smaller version. Let me see if I can get the outside shot. This is really tiny. This was the
Wow,
first.
food truck.
Wow, food truck.
This was the first one that they were showed, and they just didn't want like the kitchen size.
But I mean, if it's your first like food truck, why not?
That's true, but at
I
the
think it
same
was smart
time, like
of them
20
to ask because for for a few more dollars,
double
let's
the
go-
price, you get 3 times the size.
Yeah, show that
and
food truck. It had like the
True.
chair. It was most
It's
built.
so
They said
cool.
it had indoor seating. Like it had designs and.
So it's kind of more like a restaurant feel in the
Dude,
bus.
it's like a mobile restaurant. It
It
looks
cool.
so
Honestly,
dope.
if I was there, like as even a traveler, I would like put that on my list as a place to go visit. Look at.
Dude, it's like a fucking Resident Evil themed
It's just cute.
school bus that is turned into a restaurant inside of the school bus with 2 dining chairs,
so
a bar
for the
table,
design,
a
but-
kitchen.
I keep
Okay,
the design.
I think it'd be cuter, but yet again, Chris loves it, and fucking Jamie makes a joke. She's like, "Oh, I love all this stuff," and then like, Jamie's like, "What is it? Just like Alabama zombies and guns?"
And
Just
guns
like
and
home.
knives.
Just
Yeah, I
like
think it
home.
looks really cool.
It's super cool though. I mean, I'm surprised how.
If this was in Southern California, it would be all over Instagram. Oh, it would be.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. As a
whatever
traveler, I
bullshit
would even
place
go
that we
there
see
even with
on
their
fucking-
shitty ass design. They have TVs, everything. Like an American Venezuela like fusion. It sounds great if they can get it done, but it's a lot, especially
Yeah.
for how early on they are and only 2 people.
And it's also a bus that they can drive around in. Like they could go to different spots.
And I think that's what
So
starts
like
to,
the
Works.
hot spots of tourists and shit like
I
that.
think that's what starts to like crash down on Chris. She's like, man, I put like all my fucking eggs in one basket. Like my dream was.
Oh,
you know,
you're gonna use that analogy.
Huh?
I put all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah, they were
Perfect
all right
match.
there in one basket, ready to rot. And then she talks about how she's like, man, I had this dream. I'm gonna go marry this girl, start a business together. And she's like, I never thought of that it could fail. And now she's like getting all in her head about the cost to run the business, the cost of food supplies, the cost of running the actual gas and propane and like everything. And I don't know, it seems like she starts to fall apart right here, which is kind of whack.
Well, don't lose faith on it. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's gonna be hard to start up,
That's what I
but
was thinking. And she does like so quick.
I think she
she's
honestly had
having
a
a-
logical explanation. She just said, let's get. I think she just wanted to have like an Excel sheet of the budget
I think
before.
she's having withdrawals.
probably. I don't think she's got 20K. That's why she's like, yeah, we'll wait until we get the 90-day fiance money.
That could be it. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, whatever excuse she came up with though, she said we want to make the plan my menu, but yeah, she could be like drugs, $90.
Hold on, real quick. Back up a few. So I'm backing up on these timestamps. Back up.
Show.
The sailor thing. She's in Alabama, right? Like Alabama doesn't even border the ocean.
She had 2 husbands before this, so maybe one of her husbands was in the Navy. Because it does have a date. That's a date, like Roman numeral date of a wedding date, probably.
Is it this way or that way?
It would probably be because that's I
IV.
5, so that's 15.
No, this is 4.
Oh yeah,
Ivy is
4. Sorry,
4.
because the 1 is in front.
This is 6, and this is 12.
Yeah,
4,
so
6, 12.
4, 6, 12 for wedding date.
Or is it 8
No, it's 10. The X is 10 dash
minus
dash
2?
12.
If you're reading it the other way, if she was looking at her arm this way, it could be
No, that's
8, 4.
No, that one
I'm
doesn't work
kidding. Okay.
because that'd be 56, and we're not in year 56.
Unless it's like her mom's birthday.
19. Oh, God, you're pissed. Yeah.
But why would it be like that weird
Anchor.
anchor? Yeah.
It would be more like mom.
Or her dad was in World War II and died as a sailor in the Navy.
All right, we need to get Chris on this episode so she can break down her tattoo for us.
I
We
wanna
will
know.
give you a bag of heroin. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, don't say that. She might hit us off.
Oh my god, my phone's ringing. Oh,
Alrighty, shit. Blowing up.
I don't know this number. It says Alabama.
Oh,
It says
God.
Alabama.
I'm going to heal. No. Okay, what is this part 2 of this one? So they look at buses, basically said, let's think this out. Okay.
Yeah, part 2 is
Nothing?
Yeah,
it's what we were talking
big
about
news.
before. She's gotta go home and get her drugs.
Well, she mentioned it in the beginning, like, oh, like it's coming up, just like fucking everything else. But she's only been in Colombia for a month, packing up, taking her shit to Alabama. For what reason? Explain, Erica.
To get her narcolepsy pills, right?
Mhm.
And because of her banks, I
Mhm.
guess she can't do that on the phone.
Was
And
she-
do we even know if she has narcolepsy? Because we haven't seen it.
No. She
No, I haven't seen shit of that.
She claimed that they don't carry. Well, this is insane. First of all, that they don't carry that medication in her country.
No, and Gabriel went there to get like a boob reduction job because it's so much better and cheaper. No, there's just no fucking way. I agree with you.
Yeah, she's lying. Like, what
Nobody
kind
in
of narcolepsy
fucking
pills is she trying to get?
where are they? Brazil, Colombia, right?
Colombia.
Colombia.
It's a big place. There's a doctor who's going to prescribe you that. But she needs other pills, if you guys know what I
I
mean.
mean, all I know is that I work in the medical sales industry, and we send shit all over the world. They all get the same shit. I know this.
Yeah, you send stuff even to China and stuff.
Dude, Africa, China, fucking South America, everywhere.
Yeah, and is she trying to say that people in narcolepsy that have narcolepsy in Colombia don't get medication?
They
Like,
suffer over there.
yeah,
Like,
it's
no, we
just
don't
not a
believe in
thing.
Honestly, where they are too, the cars, the roads, the people, the fucking electricity lines. Like she was saying, she moved to like a more affluent like area. So that's why I'm not buying a lot of the shit either. It seems like they're not stuck in like the super shitty areas. Colombia's, it's like very popular tourist area. Like looks pretty nice, well known, get everything kind of shit here.
Yeah, they even had a doctor go to her freaking house to give her like medication. You're telling me you guys don't have narcolepsy pills?
What about the OXXO gas station that we get to see down in Mexico? Is over
I was
here.
gonna say that's the liquor store in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like 7-Eleven, but Mexico version.
Hispanic version.
Yeah, well, to us.
Is that a cat food can in the back of the taxi?
For sure. I didn't even see. What, is there a cat back there too?
Oh.
That's pretty interesting. You just noticed that. But yep, she's going back home.
Yeah, she's packing her
sh-
bags, going back to Bama. She bought a one-way ticket. She didn't buy a return flight. She says, I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe at the most 2 weeks.
Big red flag. No return flight. What a bitch. As soon as she said my bank account, this and that, I was just like, you're lying. You're a fucking bitch. Like it's
Yeah, like tell us something that is real for once, please.
She's been there for 1 month.
that's so fucked up.
I
Why
think
is she
this
doing
the
this?
shortest that we've out of every couple in the whole season. This is the shortest like time span of like their recordings and segments. 1 month only.
That's it. Also, did you guys notice that she wasn't even crying when she was in the taxi? It was all Jamie crying.
No, she didn't care at all.
She was laughing when Jamie's like, I'm gonna burn all your shit. Oh.
Like, I bet you would.
Not
That's so
sad
funny.
at all.
Yeah,
She's
she's like,
like-
this is fucking funny, bitch.
She's like, I won't miss it. I'll be high as shit.
I'm gonna be on so many drugs. All right, next person.
Mm.
They're gonna go to Rishi and Jen. They're going to see. So we're going to see Rishi in India with his friend Nitishi.
Nitesh.
Nitesh.
What did you say?
Nitishi.
Oh, I thought you said Tishi.
Tishi.
What about this weird
Stripper?
room in Indian dance class?
Yeah,
or-
it's a
Strip
strip
club that
club.
he won't call a strip club. He's like, the place is not like a strip club.
Are you
No.
kidding me? Did
We
you see
just
the
have
move she
girl-
was
Oh,
doing?
God.
Look at that.
Yeah, he's like, we just get attractive girls to come out in very revealing clothes and dance. It's not a strip club.
And he got all hot and sweaty.
I was about to say that. There's
You know what
literally,
it is?
like beads.
He says like they have these places in America. What he's talking about is burlesque. So do you consider burlesque as stripping? I personally
Mm.
do.
Depends.
It's stripping.
It has more to it though. It is part of stripping, but I wouldn't. Let's say if it was just two guys sitting in a room, yeah, that's like obviously taking advantage of it. But if it was like
This
a
is
group
more
of friends,
personal.
yes, then it's like no, you're watching somebody dance. It's an art form. Like we've seen.
So if you had a private burlesque show, that would be considered a stripper.
I think that would just be a little bit more intimate. I'm not saying stripper, but those guys are obviously wanting that more intimate feeling versus like being in a crowd, which is more normal.
Especially in India.
Yeah, what the fuck are they doing there? I thought they can't see anybody. It seems
Right?
like Rishi doesn't follow any fucking Indian rules, like, or whatever the fuck Hinduism or Buddhism. And the guy's their astrologer too, and yet he's going to this fucking titty show with them.
What about this creepy door that she just disappears in?
That shit looks like from murder mystery shows.
Right here. 1202.
Okay.
It's super creepy. He's like, and I'm out.
And then gone.
Alright.
And they also bring out a hookah. Like, what is this place?
Was there
Strip
even an
club,
exit to
hookah?
that door? Or did she just stay in the closet until they're done?
They knock on there like you got a
You can
show
come out
coming.
now.
They have people go behind and like get her all juiced up.
Yeah, that didn't seem like a door to another door. It was just a
No.
closet.
There was no lights behind.
Yep, it's a black hole.
What do you guys think about this Nitesh, astrologer? He
I mean, what
Can-
do I think about astrology? Or are you asking what do I think about this guy?
Yeah, what do you think about astrology and
Bullshit.
how
It's all fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
He has to tell his parents
I
on
can't
August
believe-
2nd at 4 p.m.
I
Like,
can't
what
believe
the
that this is like a thing in their culture. That
Remember
it's
when we
this
watched
relied on? I know. from
Indian matchmaker.
It-
She literally only
it,
followed
like,
the
things-
astrologer's
Things
rule.
do not happen in their life unless their astrologer tells them in India, in the India culture.
I didn't know that about
Have you
India.
watched Indian You need to watch Indian Matchmaker.
I haven't yet.
There's like 3
Real
seasons,
good?
I think, on Netflix.
And they all kind of rely on astrology to kind of make their decisions in life.
Yeah, on like every single aspect.
That's insane.
Like what job they're gonna do, career, how many children, everything.
So this guy Nitesh is like in the industry, and he got there for that reason because people in India believe all that
Well,
shit.
yeah, he knows where the money's gonna be.
Mm.
August 2nd. 4
That's when he
PM.
has to tell the parents at 4 p.m. exact time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think that's ever gonna happen because he changed that date like a while ago too when they first went to talk to him when Jen and Rishi did, and he was like, "Oh, it's gonna be like a couple weeks or something," and now he's saying August.
Yeah, now he's like, man, I'm gonna have to call her and tell her again. Like, I'm gonna push that back because you know the stars.
So he didn't predict shit.
No. And guess who's back?
Jen is back.
Jen comes back. She got her visa for 10 years.
And is she staying there forever now?
No.
Is that her plan? No?
I don't know. I don't know, but I would assume not.
Oh, did you show him the fucking van that she shows up in? That's coming forward. No, keep going forward. Yeah, see, this is all Rishi does to surprise Jen is put fucking coffee cups in a place that doesn't have any fucking cups.
It's like, here, you
Sweet.
get a chair.
And a blanket, like the necessities. Like, thanks,
King
dude.
of the castle, I'm in a chair.
Here's a
how-
used blanket.
That's how Jin feels. He's like, I promise there's no SARS on it.
Oh shit.
God. Yeah, let's look at this van really quick though and what it says on the front. And I was like, I would never take this kind of van in India where I know like pickpocketing and taking advantage of somebody is the highest rate.
Even in Mexico, like imagine driving around in that. American tourist right here, guys. Get kidnapped.
I'm from America and I'm a tourist.
And I'm a tourist.
I would like to see your country get taken advantage of.
Kidnap
Yes.
me.
Pretty bad, pretty bad. But he comes in, or she comes in, they go up to the apartment, and he shows her that they have a bed now, they have blankets, a couch, an air conditioner because it's hot and humid.
It doesn't look much different from when she first got there. Like the bed looks pretty the same.
No, but she has a blanket now.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Guess. An AC because
And an
India's hot
AC.
as hell.
Mm-hmm.
And then they end up he wants to take
How
her
actually
to a,
happy she is to like what he got
Yeah.
her.
I'm kind of surprised that she didn't instantly bring up about the pictures with the friend.
It would have been the first thing that I did. Yeah, for sure. I don't get it either.
She's just like, I'm just so happy. I want to enjoy this moment.
Yeah, she literally said that, huh? She's like, whoa, why did she fucking, let's just get to it. Why the fuck did she bring it up when they're
Yeah.
getting nice ass massages? That doesn't make any sense.
Right? Oil drip therapy. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Did you guys think it looked comfortable? Did you
No.
know?
Hell
I don't want
no.
anybody touching my face, and I don't want oil on me.
And they didn't even wash the oil off the hair.
And the thing is that all that
I'm gonna
oil
get
that
to
was
it.
get to the
I am,
the
yeah.
scene, because all that oil that is dripping down their forehead and down their scalp as they're getting massaged is going into a collection bin. where
Yeah,
they-
this part, right?
No, it's at the bottom under the where it drips. That's the cauldron that is dripping, and then under it here.
Dude, this shit looks like some
Oh.
medieval ass fucking
Oh
machine.
wait, what about Rishi and how fucking fat
That he is compared to
Right?
the picture that he
Like-
sent to the friend. Ah!
Whatever
It's
these
all
pictures that he was sending on
Photoshop.
Instagram must have been when he was like 19 or something.
Yeah,
Like, what
because
the-
we saw those photos last episode, and that was like a fucking 8-pack, dude. And now he has like a 1.
I mean, now he's got
A
titties and
0
a belly.
pack. Yeah, no muscles, nothing.
But at the same time, Jen's like, "Oh, he looks so good with his shirt off." But yeah, so this is dripping out of a cauldron onto their foreheads, into their scalp as they're getting massaged. So they get massaged.
I would want that. I think that's good for hair growth and hair follicles and
Ew,
everything.
ew, ew. And then it's all going into a collection, like
A reusable collection?
yeah, they must just heat it back up and pour it back in.
That's
Like
so disgusting.
how would you filter it? How would you filter it?
know? Or is it just
do you mean,
collecting
how-
so it's not dripping on the fucking floor?
I feel like that's a lot of oil, though.
That's a
like
lot
that'd
of
be
oil. You think they are that like non-resourceful
bougie.
that they would just get rid of it?
Yes, because if we watch the cooking shows, if you remember Anthony Bourdain when he went to like more of the Mediterranean areas and stuff, olive oil very fucking plentiful. Even small towns make it because they just have so many and they know how to press it on their own and fucking make it. That shit looks like fresh oil from whatever the fucking cultivates there very bountifully, and they could charge up the yin yang for a spa treatment for white people. Yes, I think so.
So it's just expensive. So they don't use reusable oil.
I don't. I just
Or
look
let-
at the contraption. Like, are they literally going to scoop it up? Like, I think it would be different color, especially hitting that wood. I don't know. That cauldron's not as big as you think. I'm just saying, you know, like people like transport shit like back then and then ships because some people they grow more this stuff. Like we were cotton, like we grew cotton because it grew well. Like I think over there in their area, like olive oils. That's like what they're known for. They grow a lot of, and it's like whatever to them. Versus here,
Like
where
it's
hard.
kind of cheap, yeah.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you know, olive oil like this much is like $5 or $6, easy, little tiny one, and they put like so much oil, like 5 gallons or something.
I mean, it was so much that they had a conversation about it. They're like, "How many ounces do you think are getting poured on our face right now?" They mention it while it's happening because it's so excessive.
Yeah, I want to look into this now. I would want to get it done. Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, guys, let's open up a oil therapy in San Diego.
Oh, see what's up? And we'll like learn how to do like Moroccan coffee and shit. You know, fucking play off that.
Dude, here you go, guys. I wouldn't want to do those massages though. That's
No,
gross.
me neither.
Stinky hair, no thank you.
Yeah, that's true. Rubbing people's scalps.
Especially Rishi's hair. Looks like he never washes it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Mm.
permanently soaked in oil.
Yeah, gross.
Have you guys seen Coming to America?
Wait, say that again?
Coming to America?
You think he's coming to America?
Have you
Rishi?
Or
seen,
what?
have you seen the movie Coming to America?
Oh,
Rishi's in it?
No, which
Is
doesn't make sense.
Bollywood?
Have
let
you
me
seen it?
see. I might
Erica,
have.
You have to watch Coming.
Hold on.
I know you've seen
I
it.
watched
right?
too many movies. Let me see.
Are you kidding me? Are you being sarcastic right
It
now?
was like Eddie Murphy or
Oh,
something.
yes. I have seen it. Yeah, it is with Eddie Murphy.
No idea what you're talking about.
Coming to America is fucking hilarious. It's like this African prince, and
It's an
He doesn't-
old movie, huh?
yes, he doesn't want to do the customs of arranged marriages. Like his dad and mom is trying to set him up, and he's like, "No, I want to find my own." So him is like his butler, who is like another fucking funny ass actor. They go on the globe, and they're like, "Where can we find a queen?" Oh, Queens. So they go to Queens, New York, which is terrible, and it's fucking hilarious. They like work at McDonald's and everything. It's a great ass movie. I'm just saying, there's a scene where there's a guy and there's a thing called Soak Glow, and it's so oily and thick that whoever uses it, they get off the couch and it's like fucking grease and oil.
It's just left on the couch.
Yeah, if you see, I'm telling you, people, if you guys watch and Coming to America and you know it as much as me, if I said, "Get that Soak Glow," after they got their fucking oil massage, they'd be cracking up. That shit was like oily and left oil everywhere. Like it was like the biggest joke in the movie. Nah.
Yeah.
You guys back to fucking SpongeBob, like, no, nothing. I feel like
I
when
feel like I've
I
seen
get
it,
when
but-
comedians are like, I stand up on stage and I thought this fucking joke would kill it, and then you get silence.
Well, you know what? The people have to leave comments because I'm sure a lot of people know what you're talking about.
I hope so. Or fucking feel like I've got crazy over here. Anyways, so this is finally when Jen fucking confronts him about the photo, and he denies like Shaggy.
Worst time to bring this up too. Like, just got a relaxing oil therapy, and so hey, there's this message. Did you do it?
He said
And
no
he-
though.
He said, "Do you get a lot?" Or she said, "Do you get a lot of girls that contact you?" And he's like, "Yeah, I do." And I just reply to them like just general messages. And she shows him the receipts. Like, dude,
The
do you,
receipt.
do you send naked pictures to every girl?
Oh, yeah, she's like, well, do you ever say that you're gonna meet up with them? He's like, no. He's like, do you ever send pictures? He's like, no. And he's like, okay, am I gonna have to pull out my phone right now? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, you fucking blew it, dude.
Well, he was trying to say girls send him this stuff all the time, but she's like, it doesn't matter because you're replying.
And he's like, well, the pictures I've seen are just reposted pictures from my Instagram. It doesn't mean anything. He's like, well, what about when you try to meet up with them when they're in India? And he's like, oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, he's denying. He says like none of this is true and shit. And finally, Jen's is like, nah, fuck this.
And
What
look at
about
that
these?
face.
Are these penis casts like in the background?
What the hell is that? Is
Maybe
that
it's
a
like
vibrator?
a juicer, like you put an orange on it and like
That looks like they got.
looks rough.
Those are some extra stuff for massaging, I guess.
Okay.
Hot stones, maybe.
Yeah, he basically said he ain't lying though. And that was
But he laughs and smirks about it. It's like, no,
And he's
I'm
like, "You
not
want to see my
lying.
phone? I don't."
I love Jen. She always stands her ground. That's oh shit, sorry. How do I go back escape? My bad.
I feel like she lets a lot of things go.
Oh, for sure. But I do want to pull up the Soglo thing. But yeah, you guys keep talking about it.
So glow?
Yeah, that was our last couple for the episode. We ended with Jen and Rishi. And then next week, that one is actually going to be the best one yet. Don't even.
Jen
Wait,
Rishi?
we left a couple out.
Who?
Nicole
Oh,
and
you're right,
Mahmood, the most
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like the biggest
exciting.
one.
You're right. Sorry. I was, yeah. Mahmood and Nicole is going to be our last couple. Was
Mm.
it the most exciting team?
To me,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's just interesting,
And
like,
Gabe and Isabel.
yeah, maybe like informative, right? Just
I just loved her new friend. So cool, such a cool girl.
yeah,
But
yeah. So Nicole's getting ready to do the yoga class.
It's not yoga, it's meditation class.
meditation.
She's not allowed to go to yoga.
But before
She's
that,
not allowed.
I guess they actually went to go see a new apartment. They were
Mhm.
but that didn't happen because Momo didn't want it. So why even go look at that?
So
I
she's
feel
been
like
there for 4 months, right? Is what I have written down.
Yeah, because she was only there for about 2 or 3 weeks and they time gap that shit. Time skip. They think
oh my god.
Yeah, she's been there for 4 months, so I'm actually like kind of like, damn, like she's in it, she's going through it, and she's just yeah, she made a weird comment like I just sit alone in the apartment and sit in my room with Mahmood's mom.
Yeah. Pretty sad, all 12 hours. She needs
Yes, right here
friends.
in this clip.
Yeah, she's right there. This is all I do all day.
She's literally eating in front of the mirror. That's so fucking awkward. Why doesn't yeah, I don't know.
That's her only friend, herself.
She talks to herself while she eats the salad. Like, how was
Yeah.
your day?
So great.
So yeah, this goes to show like house hunting, but I guess like Mahmood is making excuses. Like she's like, oh, I think he's making excuses.
Which it really seems like that because that place seemed nice. Like it was
It
a
seemed
huge apartment. And he didn't say anything about like, oh, it's because of the money. No, he was just like, yeah, we'll think about it.
yeah, that place was fucking beautiful. That just goes to show like the property there. If that was like the
Yeah, can he afford
this
it?
is
Probably
one
not.
room. This is one room. The private
The
master
master.
bedroom with its own
And
bathroom.
Yep, a shower and a bath. Two things.
And that was just one room that they showed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's so much money because Nicole seems pretty well off. Like she's
Yeah.
pretty old, or you know.
But I think at the end of the day, it's because he does not want to leave his family and his mom.
Yeah,
So they're never going to move out.
this is gonna be rough. So she goes to
She got lazy eye.
the meditation. Yeah, she did meditation and meets this girl named what is it? Noran?
Neuron. Nouran.
Noron. Yeah, Noron.
Neuron.
Yoga girl.
I was laughing at this part because Nicole was literally crying while she was doing meditation when they were like,
I was laughing until they showed. I'll show you.
Yeah, here, yeah.
Go
switch
to
over.
go to where she's crying.
I know it's hard. Switch
It's like
over.
right when they
I know.
end. It's so funny. I was thinking the same thing. It was like, why is she taking this so seriously? Like she's
Wait, remember when I don't know, we covered it last time. Single Life. Single Life when who is the Sinjin and what was the terrible girl that he was with?
starts with the T.
Tiffany.
Tanya.
Tanya.
So she did the same thing. She went to like some weird island and then she went to like a meditation kind of calming class where they did like the bowls and the sound. And she is literally just there like
Have
know,
you
like-
ever done it?
no.
Marley would. I guarantee 100% Marley would
What? I would do what?
should have tears.
If I did this, I do yoga every fucking other day now.
They're not doing yoga.
I do meditation when I do yoga. That's the same shit. Called your yamas, your asanas, your yamasanas, and
You're starting to cry right now.
You're
You're just
just-
talking about it.
yeah, I'm crying right now, you guys. I'm so emotional.
So this is just like meditation yoga. Like you could put this on YouTube and like the deep things inside your head. You love
Relax.
yourself.
Deep breaths.
That's what it is. It's like about reconnecting with yourself and where you're at, and you like. It's about leaving what the world and everything else tells you, and that's why I think she does get emotional because she's like reminded of who she is and what the fuck she's doing, and she's like, "Fuck."
Like you're worthy.
And then she gets hears that you're not good enough every day. So I can see.
I
why
am brave.
I am powerful. I am brave, and I am confident. Yeah, she starts crying, but go ahead a little bit. Go ahead. Pause. Yeah, I got it. 55.
What do you want to show?
I want to show you the
what?
girl that is sitting next to her, wiping her eyes.
Those are the two white bitches in the class crying. Okay.
They're the only ones that are able to accept their own feelings.
Because the other two are Muslim.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yes. Look, he's crying too.
American women are emotional.
I don't have anything against that. I was just saying, what's her problem? You guys were saying, what's her problem for crying? Nobody else was. I wanted to show you that the other white girl was.
You proved us wrong.
You was right.
You were motherfucking right.
But you
Do you guys think this meetup with the friend was set up by production, or she actually was like, "Hey, there's a American
think
woman.
she
I should go talk to her."
I think she reached out, and then production reached out, let the instructor know that we're going to be filming, doing this, and if they would like to have a conversation afterwards, and told her the story of what she was going through. Yes, it's all set up.
Yeah, I was about to say it's weird. Like they said, Noran like just shows up and then she's just like, "My whole life, my husband." Like, what?
Yeah, like not what's your
She
name.
hasn't.
Yeah, what's your job? What's your occupation? Where do you live? Like,
No, that was her who started that conversation. I think she started it because she hasn't talked to a person in 4 months.
Pretty depressing, if you ask
Super
me.
depressing. I don't
Very
know how she's
depressing.
handling herself so well. This is like the best I've ever seen her handle the relationship in general. And
Yeah.
for both of them, it was like actually pretty strong between them.
yeah.
I think Noran brought a lot of knowledge into Egypt in a way, because I didn't know that there was a new. I think it's a New Cairo where they're
Dude, New
less.
Cairo sounds dope.
I know New Cairo is dope because that's where the pyramids are, and that's where me and you will be going for sure. It's my favorite, like, Great Pyramid of Giza is the Sphinx.
So,
Cairo.
so it's like Americanized over there in a
Very
way.
because of the tourists and everything. It's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, you could dress how you want there. You could drink. You could go out with friends.
You can go dancing.
You could have one night stands.
There's strip clubs.
You could be an American.
We can be an American. She's, you know what? Nicole's like, why aren't we there right now?
Yeah. What about
But-
before they
What?
meet up with the friend though, this like hummus but not hummus thing that she's talking about.
Wait, I got a pretty good stamp of that. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm getting if you want to do the timestamps, you do it, bruh. I got it.
I didn't take a lot. I really
No,
didn't.
I know. I'm just saying it's hard to get. I got him though. We're talking about it.
It's funny because he's like, like I know it's been hard for her. I want to take her out.
We don't need to talk about that much. They just go out for fucking hummus.
Well, you do need some setup.
Shush, no. All right, listen. It's just over the fucking Nile. She's like, it's hummus. It's not hummus. It's like whole chickpeas and lemon juice, and it looks fucking dank. She's-
Mamu tries to take her out on a special date, and he takes her to a side of a road.
She likes that. That's what she. Oh, you're so ignorant. Right
Because
now.
I guess she would, because she likes all like the like swap meets, little cute
It's
stuff.
street
Yeah,
foods, exactly. It's like
street.
their culture. She said like she visited before, and it was like one of her favorite foods to eat when she first came there like the last time.
Mhm.
That's right, because she was like, "Yay, hummus!" She was excited for it.
But it's not American hummus. It's whole
No.
chickpeas and a lemon juice.
But she says it's like way better than hummus.
It looked really good.
It looked
Honestly.
really good. And she said it's like shit that comes from the Nile River. Like a night market. Like people come up from the Nile River and like sell their shit. Sounds pretty fucking cool to me.
Is it an alcohol drink or is it just chickpeas and lemon drink?
Like fermented. Like
Yeah.
Does Nicole remind you guys of a character from Resident Evil all the time?
Ada.
Yeah.
Just any of them? Any of the bad ones that are possessed or have an infection or Ouroboros or
What about
Las
like the weird
Plagas
doll
or-
that was in 7?
Megan? Or what?
No.
Oh, we said that in episode
Oh,
1.
yeah.
She is definitely a Megan doll, but I think what is the one with the Madame Mistress? It's 8. The Village.
Oh, and RE7.
Yeah.
No.
8.
No, 8 Village. You're right. Yeah.
8 because they had the 5 bosses and
The
one of the
tall
weird
girl.
bosses was like a doll. Remember the
Mhm.
moving doll? It was like the easiest
Mm.
one. She's the most E. RE.
She definitely looks very Resident Evil-y.
She looks like honestly like a protagonist in RE. Like somebody
Or
who would,
just like any murder film ever. Like she looks creepy as fuck.
but she looks like a protagonist, not the antagonist. So she's like creepy enough to be in a creepy movie, but also like come through and just be like, I'm the hero.
She
looks
just
like-
has like her same hair and same makeup like every single time. Just perfect little bob.
Like a Sims, like when you're a
Yeah.
character in like a game and you're just like every day you wear the same shit and look the same
Yeah, it's
every
like
day.
perfect every day.
That's pretty funny. I wonder if she get her eyelashes done because they be long.
They're like dark, so I'm guessing yeah. Or she might get them like
well, she might naturally
darkened.
be like a brunette or even black hair. You don't know.
That's true. Her parents like looked like they had darker hair.
I doubt she's a natural blonde.
All right. So let's skip forward a little bit and she convinces Mahmoud, like, let's see my friend. And Mahmoud's super nice. Like, let's go see her no matter what.
That's
You
what I'm
know?
saying. Like, this is the most respect that I've ever
Like,
seen.
I
in
know it'll make you
storytelling.
happy. I just want to do everything that's right for you.
And
Yeah.
he says, like, I think it might create more problems. I'm not looking forward to it, but of course I'll do it.
Dude, they look like they have so many dank
Dude,
drinks
look
in
at- yeah,
Morocco.
look at his Mahmoud's drink.
I'm telling you, every time they go
Is
out to
that
eat
fresh
or
mint leaf on the table ready for this?
yes.
Or is that basil?
And then like she looks like she has a good black dark tea. I don't know. Every time they go out to eat or drink Morocco, even when we saw like the cool like
We should do a whole podcast within a podcast where we rate all the food in every episode.
That would be good.
it would be really good. I know for sure Morocco, Egypt is like a high area though for me. I hear it's super cheap, super cool, and like you can fucking ball out and get like what you want. But it's like you gotta know how to travel to go there too. Or like have it set up.
What could this get me? They're like, it could get you a whole buffet.
The whole buffet, 25 cents.
This is a nickel.
Oh, it was a nickel, 5 cents.
Okay, so this girl Nori comes in and they just go hard about religion, and I thought it was an interesting ass
Neuron.
Neuron.
Like science.
It was like an interesting ass conversation to me.
Neuron.
I liked both sides. I liked hearing everyone's opinion.
Yeah,
I think it was
thought so
beautiful.
too.
I thought it was beautiful how they can talk about something like so close to them, but still like respect each other.
You get to see the both sides of the religion. Like, are you gonna take this like the old? It's like the Old Testament versus the New Testament.
Exactly.
It's just kind of how people interpret the Bible in their own way.
Mhm.
You see it one way, I see it another way.
Just like every religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But I think she's just a little more hard on him because of the whole covering the whole body thing. And
I
she's
was
like,
I agree. She was very aggressive.
Jesse said like she probably had like some shitty ass man before him because honestly, Mahmoud's not that bad. I
He's
get it,
not.
but he seems passionate. It's not like he doesn't know anything about the Quran. He's like, I can show you where it is. Blah blah blah. I don't know.
And he even like
conversation.
expresses himself the right way. It's like, I mean, you could interpret it this way, your way, and I will. This is what I believe. Like, and will not pass judgment on you. You can live your life however you want, but my wife, I want to live.
Because he said if you're
My
gonna
way.
respect the religion, you're gonna do it all or nothing. It is like Christian. It's like Christian who hate gay people.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I love being a Christian, but I'm not going to accept and love everybody.
Or you could take the overall message
And either accept the
apply it
religion, exactly.
where need
And that's what
be.
he's saying, and I totally fucking feel him, and I totally understand. It was a cool conversation, I get, but he's just saying, I want a woman who gets it, and Nicole totally backed
What are
him
the
up.
people that like are anti Christianity? Are they called pagans? She's like a
Yes.
pagan.
Well, there's
Muslim.
pagans, there's atheists who just don't believe.
Yeah. She's
I think
not.
pagans are more like you just hate on Catholics, or I don't know.
So
Just the
she is a
old
pagan,
ways.
yeah.
That's what happens
Yeah.
every time we start to talk about religion. We just do not know.
Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable here.
It's all about just being a good person and doing the right thing. I don't think I need anybody to tell me that.
My religion is just
Loving you every.
societal moral values. But
I just
I think
love
that kind of
God.
is the same thing with him too. So I don't know, man.
If you read Palms, it's literally just like societal rules that still apply today.
Palms?
Psalms
Oh,
in the Bible. It's spelled P-S, but Psalms in the Bible. It's
Just how
literally,
be a good person kind of way, or just
it literally
anything?
is, and that's what I was just saying. And the Quran kind of does the same shit. When I was not big into religion, but my grandpa, you know, after he had cancer, we got like into church, and I was like kind of reluctant because like he's always been atheist. He's like, just read Psalms. Like he's like, literally, that has nothing to do with religion. It's just people do this, you should do this. If people do this, like blah blah blah. It's literally just morals, like laid out in the best way. And I'm like, damn, if it's this old and these morals hold up, like it just, like you said, it's just societal morals, and it's beautiful. And the Quran has the same kind of shit though too, when it comes to like love, respect, and people.
You know what I didn't like about it though is that like I was actually like scared that I would like go to hell when I was a kid.
Nobody ever scared me to hell.
Well, I
Wait,
did.
why?
Well, me and my brothers, I'm sure Dustin will tell you this, like one of our big things to like just get people to tell the truth. Like you swear to God, you swear to God. And then like none
Oh.
of us could ever like we would get so caught up in our lives like we would never swear against God. So once they said that sentence, it was like he caught me because we were so scared of Satan. And that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up. So my grandpa was the opposite. Like he
Ask
raised
Dustin.
us.
I'm sure he'll tell you that that was one of our like
Ask
biggest
him.
things.
My grandpa raised us as
You swear to God?
atheists, so it was like the complete opposite. It was like he showed us like the loving side that connected him back into it because he was atheist and it was all about science and blah 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 and history, and then got cancer, fucking got cured of stage 4. And he's like, nah, dude.
Gotta believe.
Read the whole shit back and front 4 times, and then made like my grandpa,
He read it back to front?
like he read the whole Bible like 4 times.
It's like a saying,
complete.
yeah, like
Backwards?
Back to front, you get it. Thank you.
yeah,
Oh,
it's a
front to
saying.
back.
Front to
Like
back.
so many times.
I get it. I thought you were literally saying he read it.
He never
in
read.
reverse.
My grandpa's such a literal person that he read it, and so when he told me the shit to take for like, you can't take this for the word and some shit, he's like, nah, like you know, whatever. That's just religion shit. That's why he showed me Psalms, because it's literally no religion and just morals, and it's
You're like believing like in giants and zombies and like all the other bogus stuff that the Bible says.
it's just like telephone though.
I don't think there's zombies in the Bible. What?
Yeah, there's. No. He's
Easter,
talking about Jesus.
Easter is like the day of Jesus'
Oh my God,
resurrection.
Easter-
He's not a zombie.
Easter just happened, and like my little brothers, mind you, my 7-year-old brother, I was actually
Yes.
taken back when Jesse said this. My 7-year-old brother was like, "Today is the day that Jesus risen from the dead," and Jesse's like, "I don't believe any of that."
What? Why would you tell him that?
You're not gonna have a religious debate with my little brother. He's like, "No, he risen.
He has risen. It's a miracle.
It's not gonna get him far in relative life.
I'm just saying my brother Isaiah is so involved in it. I mean, whatever way that religion makes somebody better, that's why I take it as good.
Yeah. What if you guys have kids and they want to believe in God and be religious? Are you gonna stop them from that, or
I'm not.
kick them out?
I went to
Out.
church. I understand the community base, and I know they'll like, if they grow up, they will grow out of it, or they'll still like it. It's up to them.
Yeah.
And then they'll
Just give them the
hate
free
us.
will.
Yeah, I think like just like Mahmoud is doing, because Nicole actually converted on her own free fucking will. She said, I thought the religion was so beautiful and the way Mahmoud talked
I
about
think
it.
if you believe in religion, you should not believe in free will.
Well,
No.
unfortunately for Christianity, the whole religion is based on your given free will.
Yeah, it's your free will.
And that's
And
why
what
they
you
make the
do
rules of good and
here-
bad, because you have the free will. Just remember what is good and bad, because you have the
Yeah.
option to do whatever.
So when you get to heaven, you had the free will to do what you want, and you picked your path.
This, I don't know about the Quran. I heard the Quran, though,
I
is
think it's
beautiful.
a little different.
I hear, though, if you read the Quran, though, it's like one of the most beautiful, loving things like to read. I hear it's very similar to like affirmation in life and stuff, and people just take it on their own and like do what they want. Same with Christianity.
I did find it curious that she was like, "Hey, where in the Quran does it say that we have to cover our whole body?" And he was like, "Well,
No, didn't he say I can show you? Actually, he's like, well, I can show you.
did
No?
he?"
Yeah. He's like, I can show you where it is.
In one of her arguments, he said that. I don't know if it was about the covering head to toe thing.
Yeah.
I think you guys are right though. She just had some bad experience with Muslim men, and she's just not about it.
What about like their whole argument of like men's legs being sexy and women's legs being sexy? I was cracking up. Mahmoud is like, if I show my leg, no woman is gonna say that's sexy.
Yeah,
men's legs not sexy. Women's leg sexy.
sexy. But he was saying some weird shit. Like if a girl walked in right now and I saw her legs, I'd be like, "Ooh, sexy." You don't have to like.
I know.
It's not an
he was-
instinct.
he was being extremely like sexist in the worst way. He's like, how why did God give women boobs if they weren't for us to look at?
Right? And she's like, because
Like,
of
Are you
babies.
fucking kidding me? She's like, "What? It's because that's how we feed our offspring."
Oh,
He's
my
just like, "No, that's not what I'm saying." He's like,
Yeah.
that's exactly what you just
He
said,
said-
dude.
Yeah, and every woman should cover every part. And he said, no, it was clear. She's like, no, there ain't no verses.
Yeah, and she's like, "Show me the verse," and it's like, "Yeah."
I think he's not well educated in the whole thing.
No.
That's
Just
why
like
he
the
can't
brother,
throw
because like the
back.
brother was like, dude, he's fucking stupid. Like,
Well, her point is that he surrounds himself that agree with him with people that agree with him, so he's never been challenged. Like, so he's.
I thought this was a
He
healthy
lives-
fucking like
I think so too.
intelligent like conversation
Yeah.
about religion that anyone can have, and I think they will both grow from
He
it.
lives in a
Yeah.
very small comfort zone
Exactly.
where everyone believes the same thing, and he chooses to live that way.
Yeah, does he ever kind of dig deep and figure things out? I'm not
No,
sure.
no.
Or does he just follow?
That's what she said. He's not a leader; he's a follower. She said that too.
Yeah. But they don't walk away. Neither of them do.
No,
They
No,
hold
they
it
keep completely
down.
respectable, and they continue their night. And he accepts her for who she is, and fucking Nicole professes her love. She's like, I know we have differences, but I love this man. She says it to her friend, and like I said, this is like the most powerful I've seen them together.
I think things have gotten progressively better with them because you know how you said it's been a couple months now. So we
Mhm.
didn't see that gap, meaning maybe things have been going
That's
good
why
with
production disappears. They're like, you guys are fucking doing too good. You're
Ah,
boring.
them. Call us when shit goes down.
Honestly, I think she came in and I think she gave Nicole a good. I think what she did is gave him a good compromise to get in the middle in between is what they've been looking for the whole time, not to go one way or the other. Even though
it's-
she is extreme,
Mhm.
but I think it's like what Mamu needed to hear. They will like fucking compromise, maybe
Yeah.
move closer to Cairo so they feel comfortable. Like blah 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 blah.
And I don't know if it was intentional of Nicole for her to be as cool as she was, like just to like make it seem like everything like, hey,
do you
I
see
don't
how much
believe
I'm
this.
doing? Yes.
Like, but
I could
hey,
be
like,
worse.
this third party perspective should mean something to both of us. Like, think about it, But she's coming about it like the best way that she can.
about it. Why do you get so mad at me?
I just don't understand. It's like the fourth or fifth time you've like just made fun of the way that I'm talking.
It's funny. I
No,
make fun
weren't you
of,
doing
like,
an impression of Mahmood? I thought that's what you were doing.
That's what I thought I was
I
doing.
guess so.
Like with the lisp and everything. Thank you. Like with this crooked
Yeah.
teeth. Thank you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Dude, literally like 4 or 5 days ago, I professed to Marley about how I'm so uncomfortable about my lisp.
He doesn't have a list though. Mahmood has a list. That's no.
Yeah, I've never even like
That's exactly what I told
yeah,
him.
no.
No. I know it is small, but my list. See, do you hear mine? Mine is worse than yours. See? Mine
I
is
think
worse
since-
than yours. You hear my list is worse than yours. That's why I don't hear your list.
It's just because when you think about something, then you like see it all the time now. Like I see new wrinkles on my face. I'm like, fuck. Now I see that shit every day. It's just something you start thinking about and you notice it a lot more.
That's true. You gotta like just put it back there.
Yeah, keep it in the back of the head.
Think about other stuff. That's why we watch
So-
these kind of shows, right, guys?
Yes.
Just
Takes my mind off things.
yeah, reassure us that not everything is bad and we're not in Egypt having having to wear our jobs.
We don't have to. Yeah. Oh
Just,
my
you know, just-
God.
Be thankful we're not in Egypt.
Be thankful we don't have to.
You two should be thankful. I'm
Of
missing
course.
out.
Oh, you're missing out. You want to control women?
Yeah, I was about to say good luck. Like, how much fun will that be too? Like having to be so
Right?
stern.
I'll be the tallest person there, the whitest person there.
The whitest. You'll stand out like a sore
I was
thumb.
about to say they may beat you down because of that, not like lift you up. You ain't no
Yeah, like you
Germany.
can't follow our rules.
Like with this list, well, we've made fun of everywhere. No.
What the? Oh my God.
Great episode, y'all.
Great episode.
one shit. She's special one shit.
Wait, now you're making fun of.
I'm just because he's being ridiculous. I have.
By the way, guys, have you guys watched the new 90 Day with the new, or is that not out yet?
It's not out yet. It's coming up.
Okay.
Oh,
was
trust
gonna
me, I have Discovery
say.
Plus, so like if that shit comes up new, that will be like the first on my feed.
Woo.
Yeah, I think the Paradise is coming up in a few weeks. I was just telling Jesse, like, no, Mondays are kind of busy days for you, but we're thinking soon of doing like our spill the tea thing if you do have time for it. We might like compose it or comprise it. We don't want to put no pressure on anyone, but it could just be me, it could just be Jesse, it could just be you, it could be all three, it could be two, maybe one. You know what I mean? Like, let's try to get some tea
Yeah.
out that back out there because the tea is some good stuff.
Yeah, Mondays are super busy for me, but if you guys want to do it,
That's what I was saying. I
people
knew
love
Mondays
it.
are extremely busy for you, and I know I've like been busy wedding and stuff. Like, it's something we'll try to get around though soon. So just stay
Yeah.
with us.
People follow us for all the content coming up.
And let us know. I didn't say it in the beginning because they get shitted on all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
But,
God.
let us know if you think this was the best episode yet.
Let us know in the comment.
And you get to judge at the end instead of the beginning.
Is this the best episode yet?
Jesse is.
Dot, dot, dot.
I'm gonna get murdered tonight. So it is-
What?
it is the best episode yet. We're gonna be on True Crime TV. They're gonna show these clip bits and Jesse like looking how he's looking at me right now. You see how I'm
Oh.
looking at him?
Guys, subscribe so you can see if we come back on the next episode.
Will there be
Just
one
for that.
or just two? see.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Well, thanks for watching for everything. We're really excited. I mean, shit, we're in April 2023, springtime.
Springtime, wedding time for you guys soon.
Yeah.
More shows coming out.
Yeah, just happy for y'all support. Just keep following. We'll keep updating, and there's always more trash TV to follow, so we'll be there. See ya.